Hey, Shalom. All praise unto Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shai. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. I want you brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. So it's going to be a quick video dealing with the new thing, or, it might have been going on for a little while now, but pretty much you got the thing out there now where airspace, the very air that you breathe, or the very air that is above a particular piece of land now can be bought, okay, in a thing called air rights. So literally, quite literally, Esau, right, the so-called white man, the rulers that be, the elite banking families, have a situation now where they're selling property to developers and so on and so forth, air, okay, they're selling them air, okay, which goes to show you how far gone this society has gone. Because if you go into the scriptures, you pretty much have a clear idea of how high the maximum building is supposed to be, and how that really land is supposed to be the real wealth. That's supposed to be what you're supposed to be going for. But see, Esau, being the prince and power of the air, as the scripture saith, he's an individual that deals with illusions and deceit and things of no value. Okay, so whilst you got it to where the elite banking families are out there with 3-story buildings, as the scripture prescribes, or maybe they got more, or whatever, but pretty much they're dealing with lands, okay, and the accumulation of lands, where they have it to where the people that live within their enterprise, okay, they're living in these high rise of buildings, okay, and more you're gonna see it to where people are gonna be buying the airspace. In other words, buying literally, quite literally, air rights, okay, all right, above a particular land, so that they could either house their businesses, or more to the point, house people. Okay, so I'm gonna read these articles. Like I said, it's a right quick video, and straight to the point. I'm gonna read this article, and I'm gonna read the secondary one that I've got in the background here on the left. So it says here, New York skyscrapers developers face high air rights and costs. So you're gonna have it to where not only do you have to pay, apparently it's about 60 to 70% of the land value, okay, is actually the air that's above it. I mean, that goes to show you what type of kingdom we're living in right now. Okay, you're literally buying hot air. Okay, it says more skyscrapers are built in New York. Developers, developers there are under pressure not only to build the land but also the air around it. With 330 million in air rights sold in the U.S. Last year alone, New York is considered the trailblazer in the market and now a global megacity. Now, all other major global cities are following suit. Okay, so you got it to where all of these cities out there, they've gone mad, like the scripture saith, that Babylon, all right, has had it to where these nations have gone mad, and now they're selling air. All right, they're quite literally selling air. Okay, so this is now on the secondary site, the secondary article that I got here. So it says why more private developers are now looking to buy up the air rights above your building, okay, and make a fortune. Okay, so if you got a building out there, and this is a nice one, this is a nice one out there, because it really puts into full effect the point I'm trying to drive home. So if we read the premise again, you get an idea of what I'm trying to say here. So it says why more private developers are looking to buy up the air rights above your building, right, and make a fortune. So that the air above your building is being bought and sold, okay, and traded as if it's a tangible, usable item, like, for instance, land. Okay, so let's read this. It says, it isn't hard to find a property expert claiming that the future of the London housing market is up in the air. But there is a growing band of developers who agree with them, albeit in a more literal sense. Smaller house builders have to get creative whenever looking for viable development opportunities, and for a more and for an ambitious few, the only way is up. The very air existing, the very air above existing buildings can be bought, built on, and sold for a tidy profit. With and it could and it could be a solution to our housing shortage. And the fact of the matter is, you don't have a housing shortage. What you have is a bunch of individuals, okay, crammed into the rat race for an illusion of wealth, okay, that really doesn't exist. Okay, you're fighting for dollars and pennies, right? And that's not real wealth. Okay, that's not things of real value. Okay, you go into the scriptures and you read about Abraham, you read about Job, you read about all the great men of great renown and great wealth. These were individuals that had things of tangible value: land, cattle, oxen. Okay, now you go to where Esau is selling you the very air that's above your building. Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, it says the very so let's I read the next paragraph, and I'll pretty much call it quits on that. So it says, if you have an expensive piece of land in the city center, in any city center in the world, you will use it. But we have had so much unused space in London, and owners are unaware that they can sell it. He says, we're working with our local authorities across London, expert airspace development projects to help bridge the gap between demand and supply of new homes in London, crucially with minimum lead time and offering maximum value for the owners. So you got Esau literally selling hot air now, man. that's damn near new thing that he's pushing out there. So pretty much with that, I'm gonna say all praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Hopefully that was of edification, and with that I'm gonna say shalom. Okay, double honors to the apostles of GMS and ownership of pushing this truth in sincerity, and all praise unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.